Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Hello, YouTube. Another fucking shit day, to be fair. I'm a bit pissed off. So, I never got anything yesterday. Tootled home, nothing. Nothing on the feed last night to get an early start this morning. So I went and it must have been, it was early doors, probably about 7 o'clock or something when a job come on. Pick up a concert for 8 o'clock to go down to Peterborough. So I thought, champion, 80 pence a mile, boom. It's a canny trip out for me to concert, to be fair. It's about 45 minutes. Wins the job, off our tootles, we're going to have a good day. Gets down to Peterborough. It's about a 4-hour run from concert. Drops off, sweet as a nut, and sat for about an hour. Fuck all. Nada. So, again, my lack of experience, I just thought, fuck it, you know, the only place I know gets busy is kind of Leeds, Manchester, Birmingham, that's all I've got. So I fuck it, I'll tootle up the road a bit, try and get towards the busier places, pick some work up. Anyway, nothing till about Nottingham, when I got Nottingham in range of my little finder thing. And then a few jobs put together. There was a spurt of them going to Scotland, picking up a day Scotland tomorrow. So I thought, happy days. I pulled it another set of services. I spend most of my time in services. I didn't buy out very often. To be fair, I bought pop today. Okay, no, spoiled myself. So I jumped into services. One shipper put 2 jobs on and go to Scotland to be picked up today, dropped off in the morning. So I bid on both of them. And there was other jobs coming out from different shippers going to Scotland as well. Similar kind of thing. So I thought, fuck it, I'll bid on these. Anyway, straight away the lad rings us, can you do the job to Glasgow like you've bid on? I think I'd bid 80 pence a mile or something. Yeah, no bother at all, brother, I'll head straight across for it. So I heads over, so I'm over the moon, you know, I've got a job to head up for. Let's quickly check this because the job's just come on, hold on. Hello, me little chicken giblets. As you can tell, I've changed clothes. And I'm fucked. So guess where I was last night. So, I was doing my little video to you guys in the car park, telling you I got a job to Glasgow. So we'll carry on from there. So I tootled across with some kind of parts to do with trains, but it wasn't like a big train yard, it was just a unit. And I got there 2 young lads, and I said, you know, it's Dave, ABC, Courier's coming to pick something up, reference, you know, ABC or whatever it was. And he was like, oh, I think that's already gone, mate. Oh, great. If you want to check them, pal, no hassle. So obviously off he went to check, makes a phone call, he makes a phone call, comes back. I've just spoke to them, mate, yeah, it's already gone. The shipper rang us. It wasn't his fault, bless him, but he was like, really sorry, pal, you know, I know he apologised, but he couldn't understand how it had happened, but apparently it went with a different courier. So, no idea. So I got me 30 quid cancellation fee, proper pissed off, which is kind of where we picked up in the car park. I found some services, parked up. I was just tootling north, kind of service station to service station on the motorway. Normally stopping for 20 minutes or so, trying to pick something up. I got to about Nottingham and the feed started. A little bit's coming in, so I pulled into services. Bits and bobs, but nothing. It's like local to local, the normal shit, you know. Go and help a driver or whatever. So I ends up heading further north. I'm trying to get to Sheffield, I think, at this point. My wife checks, she's obviously at work, she's got the desktop. So she's like, you know, it's only really Leeds. I think I had 4 jobs on, so it wasn't busy at all. Don't know everybody else felt about it. So this was the Wednesday. So anyway, where I picked up with you guys, I took that call, if you remember, I kind of paused the video. There was a job on for City Sprint out of Rotherham going to Portsmouth. So I thought, fuck it, I'll bid in it, you know. I'd had a bad day the day before where I tootled all the way home, no work. That day I was on with you guys, it wasn't much, you know. I had one job in the morning and then 30 quid for a cancellation. So I thought, fuck it, I'll bid for it, I'll go down. It'll be later, as in more natural for me to try and crash in the van. So I did that, drove down to Portsmouth and got there. It was a buy box. Now, I don't know what your experience is with buy boxes, but I've never had a good one yet. So I've got the pamphlet that tells you, you know, from one of the lads at City Sprints printed off for us, so I'll keep it. And it's basically kind of like exactly what to do, what steps to take, all this stuff, you know, so it's not me fucking up. Got there, followed it all, done everything, load of fucking bollocks, one day out. So I rang there was a helpline number for the buy box. So I rang the helpline number. They answer, press 1 if you want to leave your name, we'll ring you back. Your call's really important to us, all that bollocks. So I did that, 10 minutes, still nothing. Rang again, another 15 minutes, nothing. Rang the shipper, and they were like, oh, well, have you rang the number? Yeah, you know, explained everything. Anyway, I'm literally on the phone to the lassie at City Sprint, and a call comes back. So I hung up on her, as you do. And it was a lad, really, really poor speaking, bless him. So eventually between us, with my well-educated kind of Geordie accent and his very well-educated foreign accent, we managed to put some numbers in, like an emergency code, and it opened the box. So, cut a long story short, managed to slam it in, done. So now I'm in Portsmouth. So fucking hell, fish and chips. Mint. Anyway, it's getting late now. I'll tell you what time it was, because obviously the fucking time police will be on. You can't drive for more than fucking 3 hours unless it's a full moon. So, finds a chippy. Gets me, there was no fish, there was no shut. So I got sausage and chips. Wraps it, everything. Right, I didn't know Portsmouth, I didn't know anywhere. I'm fucking, I'll just head back to the motorway system, find a lay-by with the trucks, and I'll get my head down for a few hours. So I'm on the M27, I've got my fucking chips down there wrapped in the footwell. Fucking M27, no bastard parking on it at all, just SOS. So obviously didn't want trucks parking around Portsmouth, it wasn't want to spoil the view. So it was fucking ages, probably about half an hour. Anyway, it comes off a roundabout, finds a truck parked up to the left, literally after the roundabout, and I pulls in behind him. I thought, this'll do. So I sets my bed up, gets me chips out. They were shit, absolutely shit. Probably because they were freezing. So I ate the fucking sausage, the fucking £7 down the drain or whatever it was. Climbs into the van, gets ready, puts me, I've still got them on, got my sleeping shorts on. My little rucksack, my go bag, my SAS go bag, that's my pillow. 4 removal blankets kind of folded out as my base, and then I put a sleeping bag on as the base, and then I had a top sleeping bag loose. It was red hot, it was one of the hottest days of the year yesterday. So it gets my head down. After about 20 minutes I fucking slept like. And then I think it might be a job had come on or something. But I woke and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, which is really good for me. So I thought, fuck it, I'm alright, I'm quite cosy here. You know, I'm right next to the motorway. I must have pulled the blanket out a little bit and then fell asleep again. Mint. Anyway, I woke up this morning, fucking ceilings dripping on us. Condensation. Like drip, for fuck's sake. So anyway, gets up to get out of bed. So you can imagine, you know what a lay-by's like, that the trucks and that pull in. So I'm facing straight ahead, and there was gravel. I remember last night I got out of the van and there was gravel in a bin. The gravel was probably, I don't know, 5 metres deep and then a bin. So I put all the rubbish in, tidied up a little bit. When I woke up this morning, I got to the back of the van. So I put my trainers and everything on, gets out. On the side now, right next to my van, is a Jeep and a fucking breakfast bar, like a breakfast caravan thing. So I literally am parked in their fucking spot. So I don't know if they park there all the time or whatever, but I was got out, morning, I'll move so you can open your shop, eh? So Tootle's down. Anyway, there's another fucking sign, parking, you know, one of these ones, 2 hours, did it come back within 4 hours, all this bollocks? I didn't say that in the dark, but I was alright, I didn't have any tickets on us, hopefully. So that's us. I've now tootled, I've put into Google the closest services. So I've come here, I've been and had my morning movements. I've had a McDonald's breakfast and I'm waiting for work. So there you go. It'll keep the guys happy who think you should be out from Monday to Friday, sleeping about you've on every night. They'll all be smiley this morning when they watch the video, or night time, whatever it is. But yes, I'm now down in Portsmouth, 6 hours away from home, hoping to get some work, and I don't know what Portsmouth's like. So I'll update you all later. Bye for now.